Today I have with me Nigerian athlete turned actor Mo Sasegbon, who represented Nigeria at the 11th All-African Games in 2015. 2 years after she registered her name in mainstream acting with a role in the critically acclaimed DC comic blockbuster Wonder Woman as one of the Amazon. She joins us on the program now. Many thanks for joining us, Mo.
Thank you for having me, Abidemi.
Yes, first question though, you're an athlete, an actor, and also a physiotherapist. How in the world do you juggle all of that together?
With a lot of intricate time management. I've been an athlete for a long time, so that's always been the top of my schedule, of my scheduling. So I know how to fit it around my work as a physiotherapist. So I work obviously from about 8 till 4:30, and then I'm off to training, get home, make sure I rest well, and get ready for the next day. So I'm very used to it. I've been doing it for a long time now.
Let's track back to 2017 before you got on that franchise. We know that you're quite athletic, but also the Amazon. After saying them, we know that they are heavily regimented. So how did you
Mm.
get on that? How did you get the role, and how did you prepare to become an Amazon?
Well, the first time around, my coach, or the coach that I had at the time, she had gotten a notice that they were looking for athletic, tall women. I don't think she even knew what it was for at the time. So she told me. At the time, I wasn't working as a physio, so she said, "Okay, yeah, just go for this." And I went. I had a couple of auditions where I had to learn fighting choreography, do a few stunts, and they called me back. I had no idea what it was for, but I knew it sounded exciting. And then they called me back, and eventually we found out that it was for Wonder Woman. So that was the first time around. And then the second time, the director Patty Jenkins, she remembered me from the first movie, and she said, have to get these women back. So a few of us. I still had to audition this time again. It was a bit harder this time, so we had to do some stunt work. So we were in like a harness where they strap you onto a wire and had to perform some jumping stunts, jumping off like a ledge, jumping over a massive box, things like that. A swimming test, a horse riding test, and thankfully I passed. And
Of course,
then I was given the role.
yes, of course, we know you would feel at home with the jumping test. You're
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
a jumper, yes, yes. Sir. But speaking about this new installment, Wonder Woman 1984, the wait is still
Yes.
on because of course, the pandemic going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
What scoop can you give us about that, though? What can you tell us about the movie? We are still waiting, yes.
You're waiting, I'm waiting, honestly, because I haven't seen the movie myself either, so I really don't know what's gonna happen. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the full movie and seeing a bit more of what happens.
All right. So as an Amazon, you are a warrior, and with a whole lot of strength and other qualities that generally people typically attribute to men and male gender. At a period when the conversation about gender equality is perhaps the loudest, which is now, what are some of the lessons you think that emphasizing that women can be superhero? What are some of the lessons you believe the whole world can learn from that?
Well, I think because it's such a massive movie, there's a lot of interest in it. And I think that's for definitely a really good reason, because it's shining a light on women just doing really great things, women as superheroes, as really strong people, not just physically strong, but mentally strong, emotionally strong. So it's just shedding a bit more light on what I feel the whole world should have known from the beginning. We're women, we can do a lot, we juggle a lot of things. And for example, when you look into the stories of the actors, and so the Amazons, for example, who we are as people. So for myself, a physiotherapist and athlete, and then a few of the other Amazons as well. We have dancers, we have actors, we have mothers and things like that. So a massive range of people with different attributes who have brought a lot, and it just shows that we as women we can do it all. You know.
Absolutely, and we trust that you can do it all. Like, even I can tell that from my mom. She could do everything. She was a superhero and all of that. So I believe athlete is your first love, and but
Yeah.
if I could almost also sense the passion that you also have for acting now from this conversation that we're having. So if you had a situation where you had an opportunity to go to a major sporting event or take up a major role in a big blockbuster movie like Wonder Woman as it stands now, which would you pick over?
That's a really hard decision. For Wonder Woman 1984, I did have to make some sacrifices in terms of training and competition. So, filming was right in the middle of the summer season, athletic season. So I had to finish my season early, because obviously I wanted to be available for the movie. So I really don't know. It would come down to a lot of factors at the time. I can't say it would be an easy decision, but it could sway towards the blockbuster movie.
And nobody's gonna blame you for that. Trust me. All right. So
Well,
do you watch Nigerian movies?
yes, I've seen some. I've seen a few.
Do you see yourself in any of them anytime soon?
Because I like to, or I've enjoyed so far acting in these kind of superhero franchises. If we went down that route in terms of Nigerian movies, I would love to be a part of that.
Thank you very much, Mo, for making our time to speak to us during your break. We're looking forward to seeing you in Wonder Woman 1984 and perhaps maybe a Nigerian movie soon.
I hope so. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. I've been speaking with Nigerian athlete and actor Mo Sasegbon.